I should kind of advertise. Gonna share the link real quick. What's up, Ismail? How you doing today, bro? Have an accomplice today. My beautiful wife back here she's actually making a shirt for our son right now, and I think she's doing some other type of gifts right now. I just shared a link to my Facebook to see if we can get a few more people to hop in here, and I'm gonna post something on Instagram real quick. Can you guys hear me good? Yeah, Eric, I actually just got some window tint, bro. Hold up. Oh yeah, got a 6-inch roll of legal tint, and then I got some of 10%. I didn't go all the way 5% just because I'm gonna be practicing on my wife's Mazda. So, what's up, Angel? I just said it, Eric. It's gonna. I bought I think, which is 35%, and then I bought 10% for the back. What's up, Ron? Nice to see everybody in here again today. I didn't really advertise today's stream. I didn't think I was gonna make it today, so that's why it was kind of random. But I am kind of trying to post to my social medias right now, and I'm about to post on Instagram. So let's take a quick snapshot. We're gonna call this Liveception. How's everybody's week going so far? You have a good week since the last live stream? Nice, Ron. So I'm trying to be, bro, but I'm always doing something, man. I'm always working. I think yesterday was the first day I've had in a while that we got to chill, me and the wife. And that's because I was sick. I'm still sick right now. Eric, what size is it for the truck, or what car are you trying to get tinted, bro? Been posting to my Instagram right now, guys. Sorry. For those of you that just joined in, my wife is back here. She's making, I believe, a shirt for our son, and then she's testing out this new HTV that we bought on sale the other day on Amazon. I forget the brand. I'll put a link in the description after the video is over. So we got it for 50% off, which was, I think, the regular size roll was a 12-inch by 10-foot, and it was like $30 for it, but we ended up getting them for $15. It's these guys right here. Another brand of them. Doesn't say, but here's a barcode if you want to look it up. But we picked these guys up for $15 a roll. Figured it was worth giving them a try. So we'll see. She's actually trying some right now. Oh man, yeah, Ron, I know, man. I think I'm gonna have to, bro, because I'm still feeling kind of under the weather. If you can't tell, I'm like sweaty, and it hasn't been good. It has not been good. Hey, what's up, Frankie? It's nice to see all you guys again, man. Hopefully I can call you on my regulars. I'm actually going to announce also the winner for last week's giveaway, and I'm going to announce a new giveaway for this week. But let me post real quick on the gram. Sorry, boys. Trying to post this real quick. Bam. Just posted. All right, getting a few more people in here. So what's... I know, Ron. I know, man. Frankie, if you followed me last week on Instagram, anybody that followed me on Instagram at Lumedia Creative was in the running for the giveaway for the what would you call this? The Google Home Mini. And this way, this week, I'm probably gonna give something away like in our industry. So just kind of stay tuned for that. And today's going to be more about chatting for me on my end, guys. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. My wife is the one doing more of the work right now in the back. And I'm also doing a little bit of work on a website for a client. And that's about it. Just figured I'd touch base with you guys. This thing's not wanting to focus. There we go. Yeah, just wanted to touch base with you guys, you know, the beginning of the week. I was actually off from my 9 to 5 today, so that was pretty nice, being as I was sick this weekend. Actually, let me move the screen over here. That way it's like, bam, right next to the camera, because it's, yeah. Awesome. Alrighty. Any questions, guys? Thank you for the like. Thank you for the people in here right now. For those of you that didn't see earlier, I finally got the window tint in. Here it is. Big old 36-inch roll. Nice, Ron. Some tees for the Super Bowl. Is it for a client or is it for you, or you just making them to sell them? Ah, man, Super Bowl is a tough one, man. I'm a big anti, not really anti, but I'm very wary with copyright infringement type of stuff. So anything that's a play off of the teams, maybe like any saying that one of the winning teams. I'm not a big football watcher. I know you guys are gonna hate me for that, but maybe like one of the sayings the players. Oh, you know, I think I'm gonna start watching football since most of my followers seem to watch it. I'm gonna have to get into the sport now, man. High school, I kind of fell out of it. I was working, literally. Hey, Sergio. If you're the Sergio I think you are, IOI you too, bro. Yeah, Ron. Yeah, like I said, like a saying, maybe with a number of that player, or and do it like in a negative space. I think that'll look really neat. I always like using negative space type of designs, maybe like with some splashes or something, and add like a little splash of the color of that team, or make the shirt that color. I think that'd be pretty neat.
Lance, I need you to move, bud.
Hey, buddy, get out of here. Our dog's in the back over here. He wants to be part of everything. Okay. What kind of design are you working on, Frankie? Is it also for the Super Bowl, or is it just, you know, just something to sell? I've been working on my line of merch. This past week, Yeah. This past week, I worked on the website. On my website, I set up a Patreon. So if any of you guys are interested in that and supporting me on that end, Houston, Texas, bro, or like a Houston Texan design, like the team. I'm actually gonna be in Houston. What, maybe the 8th?
Yeah.
Yeah, February 8th. We're gonna be down in Houston. We're taking little guy to Monster Jam. He's gonna go hang out with his buddies down there. I have a very good friend, a long life friend down there. We're gonna go and stay with them and take him down to Monster Jam.
What color are you
Who's this one for?
Test it out. I was gonna say soccer mom.
I like white on this type of blue.
White?
Yeah, and on the orange, I like black. I know that's kind of Halloween-y, but yeah. Yeah, guys, so any ideas for the Patreon? I set it up. I'm going to have 3 different tiers, a very low one, like I think a $2 one. All right, Eric. Thanks for joining, bro, and I'll let you know how much the tint will be once I get that up and going. And I practice on a few cars. KC sucks the big one. I wish I knew what y'all were talking about, man. But yeah, I got the Patreon set up. I'm gonna have 3 tiers. I'm gonna have like a $2 one, I think, and a $2, a $7, and a $15 one. And they're all gonna have some type of perk. But you guys have any ideas what I should throw up on there? Any type of content? Anybody that'll be interested in being a patron on there? That'd be awesome. And today, guys, I'm gonna probably keep it fairly short. It's gonna be like a probably maximum 1 hour stream. Last week I went way too long with it, so today is gonna be probably a little short one. You mean what is Patreon? Patreon is like another website. It's not like YouTube or anything. It's actually where you go and you subscribe to me. But when you subscribe, you pledge a monthly fee. So like, let's say you pick the lowest one. It's $2. You pledge, and that kind of helps support more videos and more giveaways and stuff like that. You also get perks. I think on all of them, the main perk you get is you get a credit. You get credit at the end of my videos, which I'm gonna start doing once my Patreon goes live. So it'll pretty much give you a shout out, a thank you for supporting the channel, and yeah, I'll be on every video for every month that you support the channel. And there'll be a bunch of other like the other 2 tiers will have a lot of other type of perks, man. Like I think the biggest tier is gonna give you free decal. You'll be listed as a producer of the show. You'll be entered into Patreon only giveaways. And there's a bunch of stuff. I'm also setting up a Discord, and it'll give you access to that, and pretty much a direct line of access to me. They signed Kermit the Frog. Did you end up picking up that laptop, Angel? The one I sent you, the link? All right, I guess I can announce the giveaway winner now. Nice, Angel. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good one to start off with, bro. It has not integrated graphics; it's dedicated graphics, so that'll get you by for many years to come. And it's actually upgradable as well, so you'll be good for a few years. And actually, man, I couldn't get my TV to work, guys, so my logo's not up there right now. I don't know what's wrong with the TV. It just died on me. So I'm gonna have to either replace it or put up like a sign up there or something. What up, Lonnie? Bro, it's funny you're here. I'm actually tagging your video as we speak, bro. I know, man. I know. Like I told everybody in here earlier, man, yesterday was crazy for me, man. I was like pretty much, I say bedridden, but I was couch ridden. I couldn't get off the couch, bro. I was so damn sick. You crazy, Lonnie. Hey, what's up, Graphic Warehouse? Hey, are you guys like a distributor for vinyl or what you guys do? Like I mentioned earlier, guys, I'm going to be naming the winner of this from last week here in a bit. And then I'm also going to be doing, really, Lonnie? See, I didn't do it, bro, because I knew it. I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were going to like it and you were going to go back and do something to that video. Print and design. Okay. So do you just literally do kind of what I do? You use HCV or heat transfers, or what is that you guys do, if you don't mind me asking? Graphic Warehouse has a little elaborate. Let me know, Lonnie, when it's ready to be tagged, bro. I got you. But yeah, for those of you that just kind of came in, I finally got the window tint. I keep putting this guy up, but I'm gonna practice on on the Mazda this weekend, hopefully. I haven't had a time to do it. I just went to go pick this guy up today. I bought 2 different tint, I guess, films, legal, and then a 10% for the back. So I'm gonna be doing that here shortly. So you guys will stay on the lookout for that. All righty, Ron. Peace out, bro. Thank you for joining us. Okay, man. So transfer vinyl, screen print, business card stickers. That's awesome, Graphic Warehouse. I do business cards and brochures and all that kind of stuff as well. I just don't do that in-house. I have a third-party printer that prints those out. So if you guys have pricing for that and y'all do it in-house, let me know what the cost for that is. I might. I'm always looking for other third-party vendors. I have a bunch of customers. Will do, man. Definitely will check you out. You make sure to go check me out too, bro, at Lumedia Creative. Let me type it in right here. Yes, Graphic Warehouse. I just typed it in here like that. It's just at Lumedia Creative in Instagram. One word. You should be able to find my little logo as the screen, the profile picture. I'll definitely give you guys some love back. I'll follow y'all once y'all follow me. That's one thing I'm trying to grow is my Instagram right now. It's very, very low. I guess the goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers so we can start doing the swipe up feature. If I can move all my YouTube subscribers over. I currently do embroidery, but it's funny that you asked because he has a full machine. He kind of does what I do here similarly. He has a clothing brand that he actually wants to advertise, and we might do that as an exchange. I might advertise his clothing company a little bit on here, and he might allow us to use his machines to kind of teach you guys how to do embroidery and how to kind of get into that as well. So I am just looking into more videos for you guys. But window tint for sure going to be the next video. I guess it'll be kind of how to window tint, and grab it. Yeah, Angel. I mean, you can see. I have a video on hats already. I'm sure you watched it, but it's not embroidery, unfortunately. But yeah, the problem with embroidery, bro, is that it's super expensive to get into, and the only machine that's like really really affordable is that little brother embroidery machine, and that I think that can only do like flat surfaces, and not only that, it doesn't do very well. It's not very detailed, so you definitely got to have one of these bigger embroidery machines, and those start like around $4,000. At least the one this guy has, they're pretty hefty. So I might be setting that up here shortly with him to start making those videos. But like I said, window tint is next. I'm gonna make a video on how to do it, and then I'm also gonna make like a video on how I made my logo. Yeah, they're pretty pricey, man. I'm gonna make a logo, like a video. So it's gonna be a little series on how I start the company, and then I advertise maybe for a week, see how many customers I can pick up. But that's about it. And again, all the stuff I do on the channel, guys, is for entertainment purposes only, and it's not really, financial advice or anything that I'm giving you. It's just, everybody can do this, guys. You can start a side hustle from home, and it's not hard, So I'm gonna try at least a little bit of everything. Window tints next. I'm gonna do the embroidery. I also have a company, like I told you last week, that reached out, Merchant Informer. I'm doing a series for them right now. I've been a little slow on it because it requires a lot of screen recording for that one. But it's pretty much for you to sell your shirt designs on Amazon or on other print-on-demand services. So like Redbubble, Teespring, Amazon. So like any of in that, it kind of helps you find your niche and find a niche for you to design in and sell. So really cool software, and I'll have like a huge discount for you guys to grab, and those will be coming out here in the near future. Like I told you guys, I'm trying to hit the YouTube thing super hard this year. So I'm not gonna let off the gas pedal. Awesome. Let me see Graphic Warehouse. I'm gonna go over there. Jason's your name, Graphic Warehouse. I just followed you guys back, man. Like the page, man. I need to get to that level of Instagram page. My feed looks horrible. I have all kinds of crap. Pretty much just thumbnails of my videos. But I definitely need to do more artwork and more designs and start uploading that, because if you guys don't know, I'm actually a graphic designer by trade. That's how I kind of started in all this initially. Hey, just say the word. I'm gonna assume your name is Gina. I don't know, Gina Gill. But nice to see you again in here. And actually, thank you for that tip the other day on that video, Gina. I really appreciate it. I always enjoy constructive criticism and try to learn from my mistakes as well. Yeah, but you guys have killer Instagrams, man. I look at some of y'all's Instagram feeds, and they're pretty nice. I need to get on that level. I'm always just so caught up into the YouTube and editing these videos. It takes forever. Did I follow you back, Gina? I can't remember. Let me see. I don't see it, Gina. Could you tell me your IG name? What is it?
Huh?
What is it?
No, you can't take that.
Oh, it's Copio.
Yeah.
Gina Jill. Trying to show some love back, Gina. I'm following you back, but I don't. Okay, awesome. Just followed you back. Ismail, the giveaway has already closed for last week, but I'm about to run a new one. All you literally have to do for the giveaways is, at least for now, is go follow my Instagram page. And if you've already done that, if you've already followed my Instagram page, you have to comment on one of my videos on YouTube. And that's pretty much it. Either send me a screenshot of one or the other, and you're entered into the giveaway. I'm actually still debating for this week's giveaway what I'm gonna do, but I will announce it here shortly. But again, somebody has already won this guy, and I'll be shipping it out shortly. I'll be reaching out to you through Instagram. No problem, Ismail. Okay, Graphic Warehouse, that's awesome, man. I'll definitely love to have you do a giveaway. 1,000 business cards, that's awesome. I'm sure somebody would greatly appreciate that, and they can use that 100%. Let's do it next Monday. How is the baby, Myra? Is that for the what are you pressing, Ismail? Are you pressing sublimation, or are you using one of the heat transfers? I know sublimation has a horrible smell, and it's very recommended for you to do it like in a ventilated place. I don't know, man. My Nina, when I press the Nina 3G opaque, maybe I just haven't noticed. It never leaves a weird smell. Do you think are you? How long are you pressing it for, and what's the temperature you're pressing it for?
Sounds like it's burning.
Yeah, because it sounds like it might be burning. If you don't mind shooting me an image also of the finished product to my Instagram DM, that'd be awesome. I can give you a little more pointers on there. And like I always say, guys, if you want to reach out to me, Instagram is probably the quickest way. My Facebook, I have access to like a bunch of pages that I manage for Facebook, and also groups. So on Facebook, everything gets lost. My Instagram's a little easier. You know what, Mike? That's a very good question. I used to. I don't do it anymore because I stopped doing this for a little while. I used to have a binder, and I would actually every time I would install fonts, I would just print out a page. But that's when I was hella broke, and I'm sure there's a software out there that'll help. And actually, I might do a video on that if that's something that interests you guys. I can definitely search for something that's free and something that's inexpensive, and then get that up for you guys. Maybe for this Friday's video. I think that's a little warm, Ismail. Let me check real quick. I do 160 Celsius. Let me see that.
This is the one. Yeah, it's kind of like a shiny.
It's shiny, right? Thank you, Angel, for verifying that. I definitely do respond on Instagram. But my wife actually just used that vinyl that I was talking about. I picked it up and sell on Amazon for $15 a roll. It's this guy right here.
The inside feels like rubbery.
It's a little bit weird. I bought like a few rolls, so I actually might give one away. But this is kind of the end product. She just printed it out. It has actually like a shiny. I haven't seen this in a while from a vinyl. I don't know if the camera's picking up, but it's actually kind of shiny. I don't know if I like that. Did you press it a second time already, man?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, even with pressing it a second time, it's still a little shiny. So I don't know how I feel about this HCV. But I mean, it stuck well. It seems like it's going to be durable, but only time will tell. Well, that's kind of, she just did this right now in the background over there. Yeah, Graphic Warehouse. I'm gonna call you Jay because I remember your name started with a J. Sorry, I forget names. Yeah, she helped me out a lot. She actually does more of the shirt side of stuff. I do more of the graphic design. I'm also a web designer, so I do that a lot for clients. And then I have my regular 9 to 5, but she's typically the one that's using the Cricut and the machinery back here, making shirts and stuff like that. Actually, she's the reason why we bought the heat press anyway. She has her little MacBook and she just sets up and just goes to work. Let me see. All right, Mike. Where's the cheapest place to get vinyl? I have the Cricut, but I can't stand their vinyl. It is so cheap and doesn't last but a month or two. Yeah, Mike, I don't use Cricut vinyl at all. I will be upfront with that. And I either buy vinyl off of, there's 2 places. I think it's 619vinyls.com. And also I buy from uscutter.com. And the other place, if you have one locally, Fellers is a good one to purchase from if you're buying big rolls. But I buy mostly locally. I live in Dallas-Fort Worth area, specifically in Fort Worth, so I drive to Dallas, and I have a local brand that I purchase. I don't know the brand. A lot of people have asked me. I think it's like their in-house brand, and I just don't know. I know what they title it is like Eco Vinyl something. But I've never had an issue with it. And actually, this Amazon vinyl that I just ordered that was 50% off, I guess for a good reason, doesn't even match their quality, and they're kind of priced similarly. So I definitely like the vinyl that I purchased from these guys. And I think you can actually purchase it online from them. It's called, I think their website is www.aviva.com, if I'm correct. I just posted that. That's the kind of the vinyl I buy. But also, I think US Cutter, 619 vinyls, and you'd be surprised, Mike. I'm telling you, look up if there's a Fellers near you, because that's where you can buy in bulk. They don't require an EIN or a tax ID number. You can just, all they ask is for you to set up an account with them. And I know they're nationwide, so you might look up them. If not, I would 100% say US Cutter, 619 vinyls, or if that website's correct, aviva.com, I would purchase from those guys. And if not, I'll get the correct website for you guys and type it in the description once I get that. And just double check your Michaels or your Hobby Lobby, man. See if they have Scissor Easy Weed. I know that one's fairly good. I like Scissor a lot. And I know some of them carry it. I know most don't, but just look for that brand. I'll tell you, man, I always think there's no local shops around me, but I've actually done like a Facebook Marketplace search or a Google search, and there's actually 3 small mom and pop shops around me that sell vinyl fairly affordable. I think it's like $3.50 a square foot or something like that for HTV, if I'm correct. But it's the sister Easy Weed, and that one's typically the more expensive one. It's just when I get a chance to drive all the way to Dallas from Fort Worth that I go and pick up big bulk rolls of this stuff. You are correct as well, Waldo. Sign Warehouse is actually a really good one as well. That's actually, I bought my first vinyl cutter from Sign Warehouse and my second one from US Cutter. But yeah, Sign Warehouse is also a good one. The problem with those places is that you have to buy a huge roll of this stuff. But to be honest, man, most customers are either going to want white or black. That's pretty much what I experience. That's what I go through tons of. The only time I go through any type of color vinyl is if it's like a holiday or something like that. And even then, I rarely push glitters or that type of stuff, just because it sits here. I mean, I have rolls of stuff and rolls because I think it's going to sell. And honestly, the biggest seller is white and black. Alrighty, guys. Yeah, well, everybody pretty much does that. Warehouse, quick question for you, bro. Any suggestion on how to market the business cards, man? Again, I think I'm actually priced a little lower than you, but I still have a hard time kind of pushing that side of the business. Any tips that you give to kind of push stuff on my side over here? Yeah, just curious. I think print material is a little bit more difficult for me to move. Yeah, Gina, if you know the website, I don't know if I got it correct in here, but if you can type it in. Yeah, Viva is awesome. I don't know what vinyl it is, but honestly, that's like the only other, besides Sister Easy Weed, the only vinyl I use. And I purchased these Amazon rolls just to do a video on them, and also because they were very cheap. Alrighty. Sorry, guys, I'm actually responding to some DMs really quick. I'm actually gonna type in the winner. Yeah, Graphic Warehouse. I don't either, man. I don't know, man. That's always been one of my weak points, is selling the print side of this business. I don't. I always have it on my website. Right now I currently only have the business cards on there, and they're actually very cheap. I think I have it listed for $40, $40. I mean, do you think it's too low? Do you think I should raise the price to get more people to be, more enticed to purchase? Good night, Gina. And I'm gonna type in the winner for the Google Home Mini. I think it was this guy for 1,000, man. It's actually for 1,000. I have a pretty good third-party seller that still gives me a good margin on those guys. Oh, Ismail, sorry I didn't see your question up there, bro. How do I line up the paper on the shirt? You know what, man? My wife has gotten extremely good at doing it. She honestly eyeballs it and she just uses a tape measure. I've been meaning, though, to purchase her a square tee to use. Actually, I was looking at them today so I can order one for her. But I would definitely recommend either a square tee, or I've seen some hacks. I've seen some hacks online for like using like a little laser that you can put on there. Yeah, well, my cost for 1,000 business cards is shipped to a customer's door, front and back, 16-point stock, UV gloss. 4 is $17 from my printer. Yeah, because right now graphic warehouse I'm charging 30, I believe, if they provide a design. So basically, I'm making $13 and just broker fee, and then 40 if they want a design. But I have thousands of templates that I just kind of plug in, and it doesn't take me more than a few minutes to get those set up. But yeah, I'm just curious. It's a hard. That's like one of the hardest thing I have with the hardest, because the most problems I have moving is my print materials. Yeah, they're good quality, man. They're great quality. I don't have one on me right now. If not, I will show you guys. And this is gonna be the win for the giveaway. This thing is horrible. It's DJ W in the mix. I think he's the one that followed me, and he won the Google Mini. Yeah, well, though, that's pretty much what I have him. That's what I have him listed on my website as well. $40, but that's with design. If they don't want me to design and they have their own design, 30. Mike, there's no really easy programs. I mean, it doesn't get easier than, maybe I would say try using Inkscape. That's a good free alternative to like Illustrator, and it's easier. If you're gonna be selling, just walk that fine line of trademark. Like I told I think Ron earlier in this chat, I would go with like player sayings or like their numbers, but don't use any logos or stuff like that. That way you don't get in trouble. Also, don't use the keyword Super Bowl. They do own that. So, you can call it like the big game or something. I just learned this because I've worked with a few companies that have gotten sued by using some of these terms when you're advertising. So use like big game or the game or, whatever. But I would try Inkscape, man. It's free to use and it's very easy. It's kind of like an Illustrator. You're able to trace images. You're able to do pretty much almost everything that Illustrator does. And it's 100% free. Inkscape. I'll type it in right here. That's what I started with. Now, if you want more like of a Photoshop, you can use Photopea. What up, Kevin? Check this out, bro. Got the window tint. Alrighty, Jay. You have a good one, bro. Thanks for stopping by and offering the giveaway, the business cards, man. That'll be awesome for next week's giveaway. I'll shoot you a DM. Yeah, Kevin, I finally got the window tint, bro. So I'm gonna be working on my wife's car this weekend. The only thing is, bro, I did get 10% for the back and only and legal for the front. So if you want anything different, you're gonna have to go grab that. Yeah, well, the God print's great, man. But if I'm correct, $20, that's a little low, isn't it, for God print? Is that just single-sided? Because if I'm correct, when I used to use them, God print, single-sided, UV, was a little more expensive, and they charge shipping. You're lying, Kevin. No way you want to spray paint them black, bro. You wildin', man. Oh, but Mike, back to your question. If you want something more like Photoshop, use this online-based software called PhotoP. It's 100% free as well.
I'll do it in a little bit. Thank you.
I don't do banners, man. I typically order those. I actually use a company from Mexico. I believe they're in Juarez. They're called allmybanners.com. That's what the company is called. I don't know if they're that cheap, 20 cents a square foot. If you have that plug for that, bro, I'd love you to shoot me a DM if you don't mind on Instagram. And I can give them a shot. But I use all my banners right now. Bro, the new merch hasn't came out yet. I've actually been working on it. I'm so behind on stuff because I'm trying to release, 2 new videos a week with this live. And I'm actually almost done with it here in a few minutes. But I'm trying to release new videos. And then I have, my regular 9 to 5, bro. And then I have another side gig that I'm working on right now. It's at Lumedia Creative, Waldo. Let me type it in here. I'm going to type.
Yeah.
Just look that up on Instagram, bro. Lumedia Creative, one word. But Kevin, I do have the decals on the website, bro. If you wanna sport one of those for sale, they're $5.
Hey, where am I from? No, you need to go over there.
But yeah, guys, like I said, the winner for this week's giveaway was DJ W in the Mix. So whenever I'm gonna shoot you a DM through Instagram, and hey, Mike, thank you for the follow. I'll do it back, and Robert as well. I'll do the same back. All right, Kevin, for sure, bro. Again, out right now, I only have the 10% and the I believe the legal is 25% in the front and 10% in the back. So if you want those, I have those now. Whenever you want this weekend to come by. Saturday will probably be a better day because Sunday I'm going to be busy with birthday parties. And so for this week's giveaway, guys, maybe we'll roll right first.
Huh? Yeah, you can.
Or let me see what the cost on one of these guys was. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to. Yeah, that's pretty dark, Kevin. 10% is dark as hell, bro. I mean, if you go 5, that's nuts. But hell, I mean, we know people with 0% all the way around, even on their almost on their damn windshield. I don't know how they drive. Let me see. Thank you, Ashley or Waldo. Appreciate it, bro, for the links. I'll definitely be checking those out. For sure. Yeah, Kevin, we can definitely get that done, bro. Let's do it this weekend. That's pretty killer, man. That's a good plug. I'll definitely check them out. Mirror tint. So you mean what is it called? One-way tint or two-way tint? Are you trying to buy some of it, or are you trying to? Are you just kind of curious if I do that as well? And actually, guys, tint, I'm just getting into it. I'm literally the series I'm gonna upload for tinting is me trying it for the first time. So you're gonna see all the mistakes I do. Yeah, Waldo, man, I'm trying to get to that. I'm trying to get to that point as well, man, where I have my own stuff. But man, you know, as inexpensive as some of these online printers are getting, it just doesn't seem like you can stay competitive, man. Unless you're like pumping the stuff out like nonstop. It's just better to team up with a third-party vendor and just sell this stuff because it's getting very competitive. Yeah, Mike. I think it's cool, man. Like, I actually have a buddy with a store that wants me to do the one-way tint. But tint is okay. So this is a funny story before I get off here in 10 minutes. But I decided to do the next series on window tint because I thought it would be cheap, not thinking that not only do people want different shades, but also there's some huge windows. So like every car has a different size window, and I think I got a 36-inch height one, so I think it should cover most of them. But yeah, man, it's expensive. It's an expensive business to get to. You have to have a lot of inventory. Yeah, although it's just very difficult to stay competitive nowadays with these Vista prints and Got Print and all these different companies. It's hard, and I mean they make ends meet by just pumping this stuff they buy in. It's crazy. All I do in my little shop, it's literally a little. I do vinyl, so decals. I do HTV T-shirts. I also do some screen printing, but very simple. So like I use a vinyl as stencils, and I do that type of screen printing for very simple jobs. And I also do sublimation. I have I guess like a makeshift sublimation printer, Epson WF series that I use. And I do a lot of graphic design, man. I do web design, graphic design, and I do digital marketing. That's kind of my focus is. This stuff kind of came later when I wasn't in this industry. So this is actually my pathway to becoming a graphic designer and a digital marketer and a web designer. This actually paved the way because when I started doing this, I was none of that stuff. I started learning on YouTube, and that was around 7 years ago, I believe, when I started this channel. I never uploaded anything though until 2 years ago. So vinyl has definitely changed my life, and I love to spread the word about it. So anybody can start a small business out of this. And I also have a small pigment printer. I have my little Epson C88 Plus. But again, all of it is just sublimation and stuff like that. You know, my next thing that I would love to do, although, is have a printer cutter. So like to do custom printed decals on vinyl, and a wide format printer for wraps. That's like the one thing I really want to get into. It's kind of why I'm getting into window tint, because I know once I get into window tint, even though that's more of a sturdy material, I can start getting the hang of it and maybe move into vehicle wraps. That's really what I want to start doing. And yeah, Kevin, I'll shoot you a text, bro. What my availability looks like. And you know what, though, unfortunately, as much as I love this industry, I guess, I'm starting to grow a love for YouTube and kind of teaching people. And that's kind of, I think, what I'm really going to push for next. So if any of you guys are local to the DFW area and would love to share your story, I'm actually going to start a podcast here pretty soon as well. And it's going to be like an interview. So you'll get both video and audio of this for you to kind of, share. And I definitely want to start doing that. So if anybody's in the Dallas-Fort Worth area in here, I would love to do like a podcast with you guys and interview you and your small business. And, just to show people that it is worth it to go work for yourself. You mean on YouTube, Waldo? Yeah, man, it was a little nuts when I blew up last year. And you know what? It sucks that I didn't take 100% advantage of it when I was on my wave. I'm kind of a little bit afraid right now that I kind of jumped onto it a little too late. It's been almost a whole year since my last video that like blew up happened. And I'm just not sure, man. These new videos I'm uploading are not doing as well as I thought they would. They're taking way longer to start catching steam. Hey, Mike. Hey, if you actually want to see a full tutorial, you can go check out. Actually, last week I uploaded a sublimation, like an introduction to sublimation, and that one literally walks you step by step. Like I literally designed the thing. I showed you what I printed on. I showed you the type of printer I'm using. I showed you for how long I pressed it, the heat press. I literally showed everything. It's a 22-minute long video, so be prepared to sit there and hear me talk. But I do have that one, and then also my Nina 3G opaque paper tutorial. I also have that up as well. Awesome. I'm glad you watched, man. But I will be doing more in sublimation. Like this specific series is never going to stop. It's never going to stop. But I do want to get into other side businesses to grow the channel. So like I said, window tint is one. The podcast is to reach different type of business owners. Like I have a coffee shop owner lined up. I have actually somebody that does nothing but embroidery lined up that I'm going to interview. And I'm actually going to bring videos to you guys of embroidery from somebody that's letting me use their machines. And they're going to kind of give the sauce and all that good stuff and what it takes to run an embroidery business. He started like me, and he likes the embroidery side way better. So I'm going to be doing that. I also have a taco shop that I'm planning on interviewing for the podcast. So, yeah, I'm just trying to bring insight from all types of worlds, what it is to own a business. I had a gun that started a shirt company, and he never printed. He subbed it all out. To me, that's awesome, Waldo. So you're the print on demand person for this guy, huh? That's crazy, man. 150K in revenue. Vanny, you're gonna knock down this light, dude. It keeps hitting me. But that's awesome. 150K, man. That's wow. I'm hoping to get there soon, man. Like I said, I only made $3,000 last year on YouTube, and I actually just signed up for my affiliate links on Amazon. and my Amazon is making much more money than than the YouTube. You have to shoot me his Instagram, bro. I'll definitely hit him up, man. And then, of course, like I said, I have the Merchant Informer series that's getting ready to come up. And on top of all this, guys, I love graphic design. I want to show you guys how to design shirts from start to finish, and where to find resources that are copyright free. Is it because you're not completing the first 3 purchases at the beginning? I know in order for you to get that's one of the qualifications. You have to sell 3. You have to complete 3 sales in order for them to keep you.
No.
I got kicked out of it last year. They kept pulling me down. I finally applied for it again this year, and I was actually, because I actually shared links, I was able to keep my account now. And I think I've had it active for like a week and a half, and I'm over $200 already in revenue in there. So I'm gonna be making a video on that soon as well. And again, guys, hit up my Instagram at Lumedia Creative. Check out my website, www.lumedia.com. Sorry, guys, my kiddo is in here running around and he's just moving everything around. He's being silly.
I need you to go to the dentist. What are you doing?
Yeah, Mike, man, if that's honestly what interests you, I'm gonna start it off simple then. I'll show you guys how to kind of cut out images, where to find resources that are copyright free, kind of how to guide, that fine line of not copywriting stuff, because I know that's the most difficult thing in this industry, is getting copyright strike or getting sued by a major corporation for using intellectual property. So. All right, guys, so I'm going to announce the next giveaway for you guys that actually stuck around, my 6 viewers. So the next giveaway is going to be, and I don't know if I want it to be another tech giveaway or if I actually want to give away some rolls of vinyl. But I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give away one of these guys just because I want somebody else to try this and to kind of give me their opinion on it, because I'm kind of teeter-tottering. So whoever wins the next week's giveaway will win one of these guys, a silver roll of HTV. It's 10 feet, 12 inches by 12 feet. If you're interested in this guy, I know it's not a huge giveaway like last week's with the Google Home Mini, but I picked up a few of these rolls, and I might pick 2 winners. So if you want to win this guy, you want to give away this one or a different color?
No,
okay. Just if you already follow me on Instagram, if you don't mind putting a comment in one of the other videos I have on YouTube and shooting me a screenshot to my DMs on Instagram, that would totally help. It helps with the SEO here on YouTube. But this will be next week's giveaway. It is a $20 value, kind of similar to this guy, and that's kind of what I'll keep for now my giveaway values at. And with this, I'll also be, well, all my giveaways, I'll be shipping out a Lumedia decal. So, I mean, I know a lot of you guys have your own business in doing this, but if you'd like to support the homie in any other way, slap it on your laptop or, and tag me on Instagram. I love to share pictures of the decal, being scored in different places. But if you guys don't have any questions, I'm probably going to wrap it up here in 5 minutes. So, again, the winner from last week was DJW in the Mix. And this next giveaway is going to be a roll of HTV vinyl, silver. And it is a $29 value, and it's 10 feet, I believe. So 12 by 10 feet. So if you guys want to win this guy, comment on one of my other YouTube videos, and I'd greatly, greatly appreciate it. Ooh, slap these glasses on. See my ring light and the square light. $70 to $100 a month. Well, that's pretty impressive, man. I'll definitely subscribe to some of you guys, and you know what? Maybe I'll start doing like a Skype conference type of stuff. I love to collaborate with other YouTubers, you know, small or large. I know Reyes wanted to collaborate a little bit. He commented on one of my previous videos, and I'm trying to think of what to do with him. But I still haven't thought about that. So, yeah, well, I'll for sure go check out your channel, man, and I'll give you a follow back. You know, I'm not shy to do that. I always try to support people that support me. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll see that. You know, any questions you guys have. I know, Wally, you're probably more advanced than me, maybe even, but I would love to help out anybody else. And thank you, Mike. Really appreciate it. Same to you, brother. I'll keep the videos coming, and I'm going to try to see if I can set up a different setting for some of these graphic design videos. It'll probably be on my main rig in my room. So, and my wife back here still going at it, making shirts. That's nice. That's awesome, Waldo. That's a spirit, man. Always learning. Always learning, brother. Even when I get non-constructive criticism on my videos and comments, which is actually very rare, I'm very glad. You know, I try to respond with courtesy, and you know, I try to take a different angle from somebody else in every single comment that I get. Always learning. Always. You never stop. And there's a million ways to do the same thing. All right, guys, but like I said, next week giveaway is going to be this beautiful roll of HTV vinyl. And let me know, do you guys like supply giveaways, or do you guys prefer the more techie giveaways, like the more universal type of giveaways? I definitely don't want to alienate anybody out. So if you guys have a preference in type of giveaways, please let me know. Also, my Patreon is going to be up this week. Please keep an eye out for that. If you guys want to be a Patreon, there's going to be a bunch of perks in every single tier. And I would love for you guys to help support in that way if you can. And if not, I mean, just by viewing these videos and joining me in these live streams is enough for me. I greatly appreciate it. And again, if you guys prefer supply giveaways or tech giveaways, let me know. And the giveaway will be open for the rest of the week till next Monday, pretty much. Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, if this is why I asked for interaction, because from what I can see, I get a lot of people in my industry. So definitely, if supplies is what you guys would like to try out, I'll keep doing these. If not, the more tech universal type of giveaways, I'll keep doing that. Hey, Christina. You actually came in at the end of this. I'm actually getting ready to hop off and go work on some website stuff. Any last minute question, guys, before I hop off? This week, I have a few ideas for the how-to video. It might be more of a, let's see. Nice. Yeah, Christina, it was last minute. I forgot, you know, today was Monday and I was going to run a live stream. So sorry about that. I did post it on the Facebook and on the Instagram. So you guys make sure to keep up with that. But for this week's video, I might do a tutorial on more like graphic design side of things, maybe, if that's something you guys want to watch, or if you guys would still like to continue, maybe I can do like an HTV review video and tutorial with this guy. But again, I'm gonna be giving this away at the beginning of next week at the live stream. And I'm gonna try to do all the live streams at 7 p.m. guys. That'll be just kind of a norm if you guys want to join me. 7 p.m. CST, so Central Standard Time. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today, and keep hustling, keep pushing. You know, don't get discouraged, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Can I say bye, baby?
Huh?
Can I say bye?
Bye. Yeah. We have crunchy cereal.
Yes, I want it.